Okay guys, welcome back. We're into session 5, miscellaneous sauces. So for this session we're going to do just like a basic tomato sauce. Just need a pot, any kind of pot like this. Medium size one. We've got some diced up onion with some aromats, bay leaf. We've got bacon, olive oil, garlic, some tomato paste, red wine. Just got some roughly chopped tomatoes, tinned tomatoes and a little bit of stock, some basil in there as well. This one's really quick and simple, but again, it's all about having that workflow. You guys need to understand. You can't just cook out the industry on the fly, have your mise en place done, make sure you know what you're doing. So in with the onions, it's not too hot. So again, we talk about controlling the heat. Now if I did have this really hot, the thing for me to do would, sometimes we get a little bit panicked and we're fumbling around under here looking for that button to turn down the gas. So if I ever have a problem where my stove's too hot, I just straight away drag my pan off. Then I instantly reduce the heat by taking the pan off the gas, and then I can adjust the knob accordingly. So I'll just start the onions a little bit, no colour again. In goes the bacon. Really is a simple lesson, this one. We'll cook the bacon out. So again, watching the sides of the pan here, so we're not getting black bits throughout this sauce. Got some nice bay leaf. So Cormac, if you were having this one at home, what do you reckon we could use this on? Tomato sauce pastas in a lovely pasta dish. Yeah. Could we use it on a pizza base?
You could, absolutely.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of bacon in it, I know, but we could do something like that with it.
Obviously, yeah, pasta, gnocchi, pizza, anything really. Yeah.
Yes, beautiful. In goes some garlic, nicely cut up. So Chef Claire assisted getting this tray sorted for me. Thank you, Chef Claire. Merci. So again, just controlling that. Now I've got a little bit more volume in here. I'm just going to turn it up a little bit. We don't want it to just stew away doing nothing. We're going to cook this nicely now. And smell that garlic and that bay leaf bacon in there. Next is going to go some tomato paste, some red wine. It's quite a lot of tomato paste. So again, just be aware of the container you use or the cooking pot. Maybe don't use a pan, use a deeper pot. Then just cook that out. So that'll take a few minutes. So I've given this tomato paste 3 or 4 minutes, cooking out nicely. And goes the red wine. I'm just going to move my pan away from the flame when I do that, add the red wine. Just being careful with that alcohol over the flame. Bring that back in, increase the heat. So a bit of one pot wonder. Okay, fresh tomato. Just going to season that now, a little bit of salt on that tomato, white pepper. So I've worked out that one solid pinch, when I do a pinch, is 1 gram. So for me, when I'll go to the extent, so when you're on the run and you're cooking and it says 5 grams, you don't have to then go and set up scales if you're out in the kitchen. You know that 1 gram is 1 pinch. So that way, it makes you appear to be moving quicker and being able to produce more, which we know is really important. Okay, tomatoes in, it's just softened a bit. Some crushed tomato. Mixing again, 1 pot wonder this one. There's only one more element to put in. It's a bit of chicken stock. So we've just taken some of that chicken stock from the previous session, and then it goes. Just bring this up to the boil a little bit. Away. So for this session, this is the only dish that we're going to make. Once this is cooked out and it's at the correct consistency for blending, what I'll do is I'll blend it. I'll show obviously before I blend it so you know, and then I'll blend it and and that'll be the end of that session. We'll move on to the next one. Okay, so now we have our tomato sauce here. It's been going for about 45 minutes. I don't know if you can see that Cormac in there. So it's nice and cooked down. Tomatoes are broken down. Tastes yummy. So all I'm going to do now is I'm going to get my stick blender. I'm going to take it over to that section over there. I'm going to quickly blend it. I'll come back and show you that finished section. So tomato sauce is only going to be another minute, Chef Cormac. I'm just having a look here. I've blended it, guys. You can see it's nice colour. It's really pureed. Just use a little stick blender for that. Taste, I'll tell you what, it needs a bit of seasoning, that's for sure. So I'll get a couple of those. 2 grams just went in then, according to my measurements. In it goes. Move that around. Now, the recipe does call for you to pass this sauce off. So there would be some restaurants where you may be required to do that, depending upon what they're going to use this sauce for. But for me, working in Perth, wouldn't be that many restaurants where you would waste probably 80% of this by passing off. In actual fact, all that onion, that garlic, that tomato that's in there, all that fibrous matter that's in that veg, it's very good for you. Very good for your intestines and your gut health. So for me, I just tend to use this sauce like this, as we discussed before, lovely passes on gnocchis or other based sauces. So there's a tomato sauce, or no?